All right, Titans, we are here at Aldi going grocery shopping for our produce, so stay tuned. We're going to be making our salsas. All right, here is our strawberry mango salsa that I picked for us this week. You can check out the ingredients. The instructions are super short, just a little bit of chopping and basically putting it all in a bowl makes it super easy. I think this is a great combination of ingredients that gives you a little bit of sweet and spicy that would really complement on top of a chicken breast or a piece of fish to really change up your flavors. You can also obviously eat this with chips, but I think to add a little bit more value to it would be topping it on top of a piece of protein. I think this is a really another great salsa because it's not your traditional tomato-based salsa. So I wanted to try something new. This looked tasty, and so come check out how I picked out all of the ingredients. All right, Titan, so we're here going grocery shopping, and the first item we're going to talk about is mango. So kind of see here that we don't have too much product of mangoes. The mangoes today are 69 cents. So when you're looking at the mango, one thing you want to kind of do is feel it. Make sure it has a little bit of a give. If it's too soft, it's probably rotten, and if it's too hard, it's not quite ripe enough. So this one is super hard. I can't really push on this one, but this first one actually feels really good. Gives a little bit of a give. You can kind of see my fingerprint there. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this mango. Let's talk about produce on a budget. So your mango is 69 cents, okay? But over here you have sliced mango and it's $3.99. So anytime you can do the work yourself, you're gonna save yourself some money. So on Friday I'm gonna show you exactly how to slice up a mango, and hopefully that can save you some money. Next we're talking strawberries, and strawberries are getting out of season, so you'll notice that we don't have a huge selection. Some things to look for when we're picking strawberries is obviously mold. That is not a good one. I don't want that. It's starting to rot already. So you really have to pick these, look around at all of them. You don't want any fuzzies. You don't want any dark spots. I'm not crazy about that one either, so take a look. This would obviously not be a good batch. Okay, again, strawberries are starting to become out of season right now, so this might be difficult to find a good one. You got to use these very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to use these on Friday. This is not a good batch. Again, moldy. So keep looking. Nope, I don't like this one either. So I'm going to good batch. So if I take a look, I like. Just got to be cautious and use this right away, guys. Now we're shopping for onion. Our recipe calls for red onion, which I prefer when you're eating it raw. It has not so strong of a taste. Typically your yellow and your white onion need to be cooked down, which is why you usually have to saute those. But for when you're picking out the bags of onions here, again, you just kind of want to look for good produce. It doesn't look like it's rotting. You'll see onions come in these different layers. And so as long as that top layer is still there, I'm not crazy about this onion. If I see this onion, it looks really dark. I push on it and it's kind of soft. I don't like that bag. I'm gonna look for a different bag here. So this bag actually looks really good. All onions look really good. So onions here are $1.79. The next item is cilantro, and I love cilantro. It's 75 cents. It's easy to shop for cilantro here at Aldi because it's already packaged for you. Looking at the cilantro to make sure that there's no brown spots in it, that it's not rotten. Typically, if it was an open batch like you see in other markets, you could smell it and make sure that the smell is still really fragrant. Cilantro has a really awesome taste and smell to it, so I'm just going to go with this bag. Okay, 75 cents for this one. Next items in our recipe is lime. So Aldi just serves a bag for $1.69. So what I'm gonna look for again is that within these bags, they don't look rotten. You don't want your limes super hard. You want them a little squishy. So go ahead and take a look at them. Make sure that they don't look rotten. There's no spots on it. This is not a good one. So I'm gonna look at a new bag. Okay, so really investigate your produce. Again, limes, you don't want them super hard. Okay, I like this bag. This is a good bag. I'm going to take it. It's an item that we can add to our recipe, and pineapple is always tricky how to pick. So if you take your pineapple, you kind of want this golden color to it, okay? And I've learned that you should be able to pick out the plant, the leaf, very easily, and that means that it's ready to go. So this has that gold color to it. There's not a whole lot of dark rotting spots to it. Let's see. So see, this one doesn't look like it's ready yet. It's too green. This one maybe might be too ripe. It's too yellow. This one actually might be really good. So if I pluck it, oh, those don't come out. So maybe that one's not ready. I'm gonna go back with the first one I picked. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, nice pretty pineapple. Tomatoes are up next. They're 89 cents. You'll see here that there's a lot of ones that have marks on them and they look really mushy. You don't want the mushy ones, okay? It's a common theme here. Oh, take a look at those. Okay, it's a common theme here. You want something that gives a little, but not too hard, but something that is a little soft. This is a great tomato. Looks good. It's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bag up 10. So we're looking at jalapenos right now. It looks like they're $2.49. They do come bagged in a bag. So again, you just have to be mindful of what you're picking and look to see that all the produce that's bagged is looking good. Again, you don't want any soft spots or any brown, any furriness. These look good. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Right next to them is the avocados, and not that we need these for this recipe, but this is a healthy fat. Avocados can be really tough to pick. Depends on how fast you're going to use it. If you're going to use an avocado the day of or the next day, you want something that is very soft, okay? These are all pretty hard. Maybe, gotta keep looking. Here we go. Okay, now I got a soft one. If you can see, it kind of gives me a little bit of a give, okay? Another little trick is this little knob here. You go ahead and pull it off. If you see that it's nice and green inside there, okay, that means it's ready and it's ready to go. If it's too hard, maybe I don't need it until a few days, get the harder ones and keep them out on your counter, put them in a brown paper bag to ripen within a few days. 62 cents. However, keep in mind, I bought the entire bag of red onion. You only need a 1/4 cup, which is probably, you really only need 1 red onion, so check your pantry before you leave. You need 1/8 of a cup of a diced jalapeno. Depending on the size, you probably only need 1 jalapeno as well. And then remember, I did buy the entire bag of limes. Again, you only need 1/2 a lime. Even check your refrigerator. You might have that small green bottle of lime juice already in your refrigerator. So check the pantry, check your produce before you leave to really cut down on that price. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed shopping with me. You have some new insight on how to pick out some fresh produce, and hopefully we can get you eating some more fruits and vegetables.